All right, Mehak. So here we are at the end of the training.
Yes.
So let's revisit where we were and what's the current status with you and Milo. So tell me the issues you were facing and their status, right? So when I came first, he definitely had a lot of um, undue excitement. So he was rushing to the door, meeting the guests, jumping on them. How is that now?
It's significantly reduced and it's a lot better than before. Like
Hmm.
within a course of 7 days, I've seen so much improvement personally, like up close, because I've stayed here through the day.
Okay.
And I can just tell that he's changed.
Okay.
Especially the walks. The walks for us were like a major difficulty.
Yeah, I forgot about that one. Yeah.
Because he would just run and he wouldn't want to come back home. You know those videos that you watch online where golden retrievers are lying on the road and their owners are trying to take them home.
Okay.
Same issues we faced.
Hmm.
And now he doesn't even flinch. He just comes back home calmly.
Okay.
And that's just like
Is he pulling on the leash on walks?
not at all.
Not at all.
It's a little bit, but that's because of his excitement to Voi guy.
Okay.
But apart from that, I don't see any pulling, especially on walks.
Okay. Great.
And his excitement is also reduced.
So is he still rushing out to meet the guests at the door, or you are able to manage that?
I am able to manage that excitement now, even though I would say he still gets very excited.
Hmm.
I wouldn't deny that, but it's manageable excitement
Okay.
now because he gets drained on walks and we
Hmm.
know how to correctly walk him as well.
Hmm.
So when he is drained, he is calmer inside the house.
Hmm.
So it's manageable excitement.
Okay. So you can, like we did some time back, you can control him around guests, right? He stays at one place. He doesn't come to the door, and you are able to get the guest in, and he stays there. Okay. So practice more of that. I think the only way around that is to practice more. To cement that imprint of how he should behave around the guest. Um, so we talked about undue excitement, the leash pulling on the walks, the noise phobia. Okay, so he had a big phobia around loud noises, and we saw that with the clanging of the utensils. How is he doing now?
Better, just great. Honestly, first day I didn't realize that it was a big deal,
Yeah.
and now when we practice it today, it's brilliant. He's not scared at all. He is completely detached from the noise and he just indulges in other things like scratching himself, or he'll just play on his own. And he'd prefer touch over the noise. He wouldn't even look. That is a big deal for us because, like you said, we didn't know previously that a scary dog is a bigger threat than a
It is.
dangerous dog. So now we've realized that, and I think we see a significant change.
Yeah. So do more of that. We next time you get a dog or him who is scared, address it the first time you see that, because if their brain freezes and you don't work around to get them released from that noise, fear, or whatever the thing that scares, they get locked in that. So the more time the brain gets fixated on that fear, the more time it becomes problematic for you to rescue the dog from that, and it can lead to a more aggression because they develop that as a escape mechanism. So next time the first thing you see him getting fearful of, address it right away and get it done with. Now you have the skill set of how to manage that. All right, last thing, overall, what's your feedback? Anything you would like to say?
I am just very thankful that I found Dogobey and you, of course.
Thank you, Meg.
Because I think we've looked to many trainers and we've denied and we've literally told them to please leave because some of them were too harsh, some of them just thought that teaching commands would work overall, but it just had absolutely no effect. They just learn a trick and that's all. But the real change is something that I've seen with him now is that my working with him, functioning with him is a lot easier and I don't have to pay so much attention as I had to before. So that is like a major change that I can observe and I'm just super grateful of, and especially the skills that I have learned now, I makes me understand his other behaviors as well, which
Yeah.
we have not even discussed in the classes. But I can tell,
Hmm.
I know how to deal with it. Some new things as well that he does, or I know how to stop him. I know I
Hmm.
have to do it calmly and assertively instead of yelling at him, calling out his name, which creates a lot more excitement in
Yeah,
him.
it does.
So I'm really grateful that now I have the skill set to deal with him, and thank you so much.
Well, thank you, Mehak. I think, so you recognize the picture now, because once you become more calm and assertive, they sense that change in energy, and that's what they wait for, to follow a calm, assertive energy around any troubles or how they should behave in day to day life. So it's you who stepped up, right? So Milo did change, yes, but he changed because you stepped up.
I'd say the classes were not for Milo; they were for me.
Yes, now you understand. So
Yeah.
most of the training is for the caregiver, only
Yeah.
5% is for the dog. And
Yeah.
once the messaging comes from you, the caregiver, of how they should behave, then they switch over. So that's perfect. That you stepped up on taking the charge of the dog and control his behavior issues. So continue around that, practice as much as you want, and reach out to me if you have any problems.
Sure.
Yeah.
Thank you
So
so
thanks,
much.
Mehak.
Thank you.
And thanks, Milo, although he doesn't care about me right now. Guys, if you like this video, please do like, subscribe, and comment. And I look forward to see you next time. Take care. Bye.